A closed drama set. A normal filming day. And suddenly, an unknown woman breaks through security, reaches for Shu Kai's face, and tries to forcefully kiss him. But before disaster struck, Tan Songyun launched herself forward and saved him. What happened next left the entire industry trembling. It was supposed to be a calm morning. Just another shooting day for Shu Kai, surrounded by talented crew members, soft lighting, and the peaceful rhythm of a romantic drama production. He was seated quietly in the makeup chair, eyes half closed as the stylist adjusted the final details on his face. No tension. No danger. No reason to look behind him. But beneath that calm atmosphere, something was already wrong. Someone was there who shouldn't have been. Unbeknownst to the staff, a woman had been lingering near the perimeter of the set, watching, waiting, memoizing every opening in the security pattern. She didn't run. She didn't panic. She walked with the confidence of someone who believed she belonged there. She blended in with frightening precision, matching clothes, props in hand, timing her movements during shift transitions. A ghost moving through cracks no one noticed. Inside the makeup tent, Shu Kai remained unaware of everything unfolding just meters away. He was rehearsing lines in his head, preparing for a delicate emotional scene by the garden pond. His defenses were down, as they should be on a supposedly locked-down professional set. But then, fate shifted. Within seconds, reality dissolved into chaos. Crew members later described the moment as a blink, a shock, a nightmare. The woman entered the tent. She didn't hesitate. She didn't speak. She went straight for him, hand lifting toward his face, her intention unmistakable. A forced kiss. A violation. An assault in plain daylight. And Shu Kai had no idea she was even behind him. That's when everything changed. A sharp gasp from a stylist. A flash of movement from the corner of the room. Then, Tan Songyun ran. Tan Songyun wasn't even in the same shot at that moment. She was waiting just off camera, reviewing her own lines before the scene transition. But her instincts, those quiet, intuitive senses sharpened from years of working on unpredictable sets, caught something the others missed. It wasn't the woman's clothes. It wasn't even her props. It was her eyes. Her body language. Her speed. The kind of energy that screams danger even before a threat becomes visible. Without pausing to question, Tan dropped everything. Her feet hit the ground in a sprint, her voice cutting through the tent. Stop. But the woman didn't stop. She lunged forward. In one decisive motion, Tan pushed her with both hands, forceful, protective, fueled by instinct and pure alarm. The impact sent the woman stumbling backward, buying precious seconds before security tackled her. And in the middle of it all, Shu Kai froze. He blinked, confused, startled by the push he felt from behind. He hadn't even seen the danger until it was already over. Crew members described his face as drained, trembling, lost. He kept asking the same question, over and over. What happened? What's going on? It wasn't just shock. It was the terrifying realization that he had been seconds away from being assaulted, surrounded by dozens of people who couldn't stop it in time. Tan stayed by him immediately. Her hand hovered near his shoulder. Her voice softened, calming, grounding. For the next several minutes, she didn't leave his side. Not even when security escorted the intruder out. It wasn't acting. It wasn't fan service. It was genuine human instinct. A co-star stepping up when danger struck. A woman protecting a colleague in a moment where everything could have gone horribly wrong. When police questioned the intruder, the truth unraveled into something even darker than anyone expected. The woman wasn't a casual fan who lost control. She wasn't someone who stumbled onto the set by accident. She was a long-term stalker, and she had been tracking Shu Kai for 3 years. Investigators discovered detailed files of his schedules, logs of filming locations, hotels, and staff posts, evidence of monitoring fan communities, suspected attempts to bribe insiders for information, for previous infiltration attempts at earlier shoots. Each failed attempt only fueled her obsession. Each rejection sharpened her strategy. And yesterday, she finally breached everything. This wasn't impulsive. This wasn't emotional fan behavior. This was planned infiltration, calculated to the minute. By posing as a crew member, she bypassed layers of security meant to protect actors during vulnerable moments. Moments like makeup sessions, costume changes, or emotional preparation. And what was her end goal? Police confirm. She attempted a forcible kiss, an act classified as physical assault. Without Tan Songyun's split-second intervention, investigators believe the situation could have escalated into something far worse. The entertainment industry has seen obsessive fans before. But this broke every alarm. A woman studying security gaps for hours. A woman waiting until Shu Kai was physically seated, still unaware. A woman who believed she had the right to invade his body in space. This incident wasn't just a warning. It was a wake-up call to an industry that has tolerated far too many near misses. 3 hours after the incident, Tan Songyun appeared before the media with Shu Kai standing beside her. Not as a celebrity, not as a heroine, but as someone who refused to let silence excuse negligence. Her statement was raw, steady, and fiercely protective. She described the terror of watching the intruder approach, the cold calculation in the woman's eyes, and the moment she knew security would not arrive in time. Then her voice shifted, from recounting to confronting. She spoke about boundaries, about how actors are treated like objects rather than people. She rejected the idea that fame equals forfeiting personal safety. And she demanded reforms, real ones, not symbolic gestures. Mandatory security standards, credential checks without exception, consequences for negligence, and a culture shift in fandom behavior. Her words hit hard. Within hours, they amassed hundreds of millions of views. Actors, directors, writers, they all began speaking up. One by one, they echoed her fears, her frustration, her demand for change. Many admitted they had stayed silent for years. But Tan's voice broke the dam. And standing beside her, Shu Kai listened silently, still visibly shaken, but supported, protected, by someone who refused to let this incident be minimized. There is one moment from this incident that has already become iconic. The exact second Tan Songyun's hands pushed the intruder away from Shu Kai. The freeze frame has spread across global fandoms. Her expression fierce, urgent, unhesitating. His expression shocked, vulnerable, caught off guard in a place he believed was safe. It is more than a picture. It is a symbol of everything this incident represents. The fragility of actors' safety. The courage required to break silence. The instinct to protect before thinking. And now, the industry is watching. Fans are questioning. Production companies are re-evaluating. Because no actor, no matter how famous, should fear danger while simply doing their job. And as the world continues to react, one thing becomes clear. This incident wasn't just stopped by security. It wasn't stopped by protocols. It was stopped by Tan Songyun and her fearless decision to act when no one else had time. If stories like this matter to you, if you believe artists deserve safety, dignity, and respect, stay close. This conversation is only just beginning.